Hello everyone and welcome to the Dork Studios channel again. So, today we are doing a quick little update for you all, but we're also giving recognition to everyone who's worked on this project for the last two and a half years. I'm going to start with giving you all an update. So we will have something ready for you all on 18th of February. Just a little sneak peek for you all to keep you going until the end of the month, which is where we're hoping to release the whole thing on the 28th of February 2023. And surreal seeing all this come together. Like, we've seen some of the editors' work, we've seen some of the sound engineering work. Like, it's insane what they are doing right now to like make it all a nice little neat little bow on top of everything for you all. But oh my god, like, it's unreal being one of the staff members who's been on this since the beginning, along with some of the other talented people on this team and on the cast and crew. It's insane. So without further ado, we're going to go through the voice actors and singing cast. So first up is our lovely lead role, DDA, or Dead Dark Angel, who is our Anthony, and our Valentino. Yeah, I know. The main protagonist VA voices the protagonist and the villain. It's great. I love it. DDA's been through the whole thing from start to finish. He's been very busy, just, with life stuff, and it's amazing what he has been able to do in the time he's been given, and he's just very very talented. Okay, so from here on I will just go through the names of who is voicing who, and it will just come up on the screen in a lovely little fade and pretty text and stuff, and you can go and follow them if you like on Twitter. Crystal Moon voices Nifty, Rosie, Millie, and Dia. She's also our social media admin. Our Stolas and Pentius is voiced by Vinyl Scratch, aka Angel Cakes, or Angie, our lovely Angie. Disney Dork, our lovely director, is voicing Stella and Mayberry, Mrs. Mayberry. Ironic Bird, or Aaron, is voicing Husk, Moxie and Tom Trench. Lana, our lovely Gator Queen, is voicing Baby Octavia, Charlie, and Cherry Bomb. Paranoid DJ is voicing Alistair. Carlos Savant is voicing Vox. Fluffbat VA is voicing Eggy. Phantom Detective is voicing Luna. Psycho Riot is voicing Velvet. Bliss the Geek is voicing Lilith. Axel Gear is cameoed in this as Monty. King Cal is voicing Blitzo, and Reed is voicing Fizzarolli. Cersei is a backup singer, but he will be voicing additional voices in the background or other guests. And now on to the artists. So our director, DisneyDork1928, has done some pieces for this. I say some. She's put blood, sweat, and tears. They say art is your heart and soul. No, Disney Dork has put her blood, sweat, and tears into this. Appreciate it. My God. Next is Meg. Then it's ColdCreature, Genocide, or Jen, Art of Ruse, and Solus. And there are some special artists that I cannot mention until the release. So, yeah, we will see that then. Next up are the staff and crew. I'd like to thank myself. No, I won't. I can't do that. So King Cal is our graphic artist, and he is working on our new logo. So once Anthony Beast is over, we will do the little remodeling of like the default icon and the way we want Dork Studios to look. It's going to be adorable, and it's going to be great. Next up is Carlos Savant, who is one of our video editors, but he's also our lovely Vox, as I mentioned before. But the work that Carlos has done, like on his personal stuff, on his channel, which you should go and subscribe, I'm sorry, but you should, I don't know why or not, or follow him on Twitter. But Carlos has done an amazing... the sneak peeks we've seen it's unreal. Like, you know when you think, oh, this can't be done, Carlos can do it. I don't know how he does it, but he does. Anyway, I myself the admin. I'm not going to thank myself because that's just a bit weird. But I'm going to thank Crystal's Moon, who is our social media. So if you are talking to someone on the Dork Studios thing, it is most likely Crystal. And then we have Kaluki, who is one of our video editors. We have Miki, who is another video editor, and he's also a sound engineer, I believe. But I would like to thank, this is the big thank at the end, we'd love to thank Jiko Hana for letting us use her AU to make this into a musical, because it is her idea, it's her AU, and it's just grown like that since like the last 2 years. And we want to thank her for letting us pick it back up again. Despite what happened in the under new management video, we are very thankful for her for doing that and letting us like pick it up when needed. We're very thankful for you believing in us, and mostly our lovely director for letting her like just hand over this precious thing and let her finish it, because so much work has been put into this, and it is unfortunate what happened. But the last 4 months, Disney Dork, so this is the last big thank you, is to DisneyDork1928, or Haley. And I know Callan from Moon Bunnies or Star Palace, whatever she wants to go under, is not lying when we say that you are very talented, Haley. You are so talented and you're amazing what you do. And if you are not picked up by a music director company or some artist thing, something, there must be something wrong with them if they're not picking you up. And I understand, like, when we first picked this up, you were away in London, and a lot happened in London, we'll just say, at the time, and me and Crystal were working hard on making the meetings happen and getting things ready for when you came back. But you have worked so hard in the last 4 months. Like, I'm going to tell you guys, behind the scenes, there have been moments where I've had to pick Haley back up, or or Crystal has to pick her back up, where she's doubting herself, and she shouldn't be. But we all get like that, and let's just face it, I could be talking Disney Dork up so much, but we have to remember, like, all these people are human. These are people with lives, these are people with families, and, you know, life gets in the way, and some days, you know, you're just not in the mood to do the fandom stuff. But if you want to escape from it, it makes sense. But Disney, I want you to know that you are very talented. I'm going to keep saying it, like a broken record. And you think I'm on repeat, but I'm not. You're very talented, you're a sweet person, and I think if I could meet you, I would squish you so much. The way I would with most of the cast and crew of this thing. As a personal note, I would like to say this project is just the start of many, but this is the first one that got me into the fandom properly, and in the nicest way possible. I find I joined before, I think I joined in January 2021. Yeah, January 2021, and I just got my job, and I was still training, and I was like, oh, do you know, I should really focus on my job and like do something else. So like, it's just how it happened, and it's like, it's going to be a very emotional day, the 28th of February. It's going to be very emotional. So we'd love to see you at the premiere. And maybe afterwards we will do a stream on Twitch or something, just to give you guys some feedback, or if you have questions to ask. We would love to do a stream on Anthony and the Beast, or just before, we don't know. It's more like just to chill and have fun and just let the fans ask the questions that they want. We do have other projects coming up, but they won't be as big as this, because let's face it, myself and Disney are not going to be doing a giant musical anytime soon again. Because it shouldn't have taken as long as it did because of behind the scenes stuff, and we have a few little AU snippets here and there, and some ideas coming up with collabs of our friends and all that stuff, and it's gonna be a year, guys. Like, there are ideas that are coming out of our ears, but we just have to figure out which one to pick one and do it, because myself and Disney and other people and Crystal all love having ideas, but it's just, how do you make it how do you make it? Do you know? Like, I love making ideas. I love making so many OCs. That's what I do. To get the ideas out of my head, I make the OCs. And in the sense of Disney herself, she loves doing the Disney X has been Disney X Helluva mashups and stuff. And I loved doing that one recently with her where we did Snow White. And I can't wait. I did a Stella. That's the first time I drew Stella. But Disney went for it, and I can't get over that collab. Like, when you see it, guys, when you see it, my god, go on Twitter, seriously. But down below, I'm going to finish this up now, but down below, please follow everyone's Twitter and their Ko-Fis and Patrons. Like, all the artists and the voice actors will have their Ko-Fis and stuff either linked on their Twitter, or if they don't have one, just go follow them. Because we want to give back to them as much as we can, because they've given so much of their time and efforts into this project, and it's just, again, it's unfair what happened, but you know, we're here to make amends and clean up and just carry on and be better than the people who have done that horrible thing. And please just donate to them. Go to their Redbubbles for the merch. Like, DisneyDork has the main poster. ColdCreature has the beautiful stained glass print available. This is just a way to give back to the artists. And we know Redbubble and all them do their little markup thing. But it's the easiest way for them to make profit off their money, off their art that they've given, and not have Dork Studios as the middleman in a way, because it's not fair that we would be the middleman to get the money and give them out, whereas we rather have the art be sold by the artist, if that makes sense, because that's just fair, do you know? There might be some pieces of the musical that you may not see or be able to be purchased because they were either collabed with or just not allowed to be up on Redbubble's stuff. But we'll keep you posted on that, and like, once the musical is out, like in the next upcoming weeks, you will see some art pieces and artists being revealed. Other than the ones I've announced, but you're going to see pieces that were revealed by the artists over the next upcoming weeks, because we think it would be fair for them to get the recognition that they did doing this amazing project. It's not fair what happened, and you know, we're here to finish it off and make a beautiful thing out of something negative. So I would like to leave it there, guys, and thank you for listening. Yeah, bye.